everybody. Welcome to the South Australian Sports Show. I hope you can stay with us for the next hour. We have got plenty coming up on the show. Lots of exciting guests coming in. As always, Barry Curtin joins me. Baz, how are you?
Good, thanks, mate. Going well.
Now, mate, just before we came on air, we're having a quick discussion, so we're going to digress from the topics that we had, but you're not happy about the fact that the Crows' 45-point loss to Bulldogs, but what you're upset about is that Tex Walker was rested.
Yeah.
What's upsetting you about that?
Well, mate, I would have thought that's a pretty important game. And they'd lost Riley Tilthorpe with injury during the week. So why would you rest a forward if you've lost a forward? Why would you rest a forward? I mean, I think they would have been relying a lot on Darcy Fogarty, who's a very good player. But I just found that a bit of a slap in the face of the doggies. I thought, well, hang on a minute, mate. You know, what are they resting Tex here? And they got belted, but, okay. I just found it a strange decision. A bit of a strange one.
I reckon it's a smoke screen when they say they're resting him. Yeah. I think he's on the cusp of, he's, be it groins, be it hamstrings, be it calves, be it whatever, but he's pretty banged up.
Okay.
And they're saying it's a risk. If we play him, give him a week off, play him in the next game, the bye's coming, he'll freshen him right up. Yeah. Play him in this one, you might lose him for 6. Yeah. So I think that you've got to go on the medical people and the sports science. And the coaches are never going to come out and go, his shoulder's all banged up, because next time he plays, the team's targeting the shoulder. So I think, I suspect it's more that the rest is, mate, if we play him, it's a high risk of a greater injury.
Not a strange one. Anyway, that's fine.
Were you surprised by the margin? Were you surprised by the margin?
No, not at Ballarat.
No. Well, 2 for me. I'm not surprised, A, because it's Ballarat, and B, I think Tex is such an influence on the group, such a positive influence.
My word,
those 2 things alone.
He's almost their best player, if not the best player.
Would you sign him for next year?
Yep.
Yeah,
No. I'll wait.
You'll wait.
I'll wait, because it's a long season.
Yep. And
if you look at Tex's season last season, Tex is a really good player. There's no doubts about that, and a dangerous player to play against. But later on in the year, he looked a little bit slower and whatever. So I don't know. I'd be waiting, but right now, absolutely.
All right. Well, while we're on the Crows, we may as well get to it. They play Brisbane here on the weekend. Big loss in Ballarat.
Yeah.
Brisbane, of course, motoring along pretty nicely. 43-point winners over the Gold Coast. Yeah. Sunday at home. Crows are pretty good at home. But Brisbane, funny enough, their record on the road is actually pretty good. I know some scribes are saying it's not, but if you get your pen out and have a look, they're actually going pretty well.
That's right.
So you would think?
Yeah, I think Brisbane will win, but Adelaide are very good here.
Yep.
Very good in Adelaide, and depends on who plays. They say that they'll have Tilthorpe, Walker, and one other back this week, so they'll be strengthened. Yep. But I can't see them beating Brisbane.
All right, big win by Port Adelaide, of course, over Melbourne.
Probably the game of the year.
Ripping, it was a beauty.
Yeah, it was a classic.
Players, don't want to talk about
Grundy?
that one?
Yeah, Grundy. No. No, I mean...
I don't want to wind you up.
It's theatre.
I think it's great.
It's fantastic. There's no doubts about it.
And I know he's getting criticised for it, but
no.
Come on, let him have a little bit of theatre.
Exactly, don't
criticise. And then Ken out
it.
of the box afterwards with the pump and the play.
Theatre.
I think you've got to have it.
That's right.
And I think we take too much out. I remember, I really enjoyed watching Joe Danaher play, obviously with Brisbane, but even with Essendon, he had a smile on his face, and every now and then he'd grab the opposition, give him a hug, and people are critical of him going, he's just loving the game.
Exactly.
Isn't that what
Charlie
we want?
Cameron, mate.
Don't
Charlie
we need
Cameron.
more of that?
You do. Charlie Cameron. When he kicks a goal, when he's running exactly, and he runs around that. That's theatre.
Eddie Betts out of the pocket.
Eddie Betts. But Grundy with his shush. I just found that. I thought it was brilliant. But the way that the crowd, they didn't show it on the box, but there would have been 20 people, Phil. No kidding. All like this.
There would have been.
They were.
But that's part of it.
It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Anyway, it was a great game of footy.
They're on a 7-game winning streak. They got Richmond here. We just had the announcement this week, of course, without the coach, Damien Hardwick at the MCG. Yeah. And again, it's a myth that someone else comes in and they always win. That's not the case either. In fact, it's about 1/3 win, 2/3 lose. Yeah. You'd think Port would be.
Well, I think Port will start favourites, but boy. It's a game.
There's a lot of emotion around it now.
Well, it's a game. It's a massive game now. Yeah, well, it's a massive game for Richmond. Yep. What are they, 3-6? Yep. Not good.
So if you're coaching, do you just sell this game to your players as let's do this one for Dimmer? Because the players love him.
They're
Make no mistake, they love him.
There's no doubts it'll be mentioned, won't it? Yep. I mean, no doubts at all. But then again, from the other point of view, I think Port will be ready as well. Yep. They'll be, they're going to come at us here for Dimmer. So,
but that 7-game winning streak, mate, can you push it out to 8?
Well, I think they can. I think they can beat Richmond, but it'll be a cracker. Because Richmond are no mugs. They're no 3-6. They showed that the week before when they bopped. Who did they bop? The week before, they beat someone very, very easily, and they were in good nick doing it.
Yep.
So, no, don't write Richmond off. Geelong.
Yep.
Bingo. Well done, Phil. Good homework. Well played, mate.
All right, we need to get to the break. We've plenty coming up, mate. We've got some soccer to talk about. We've got some female cricketer coming in, superstar captain of the Scorpions. Going to get John Casey and talking about the World Cup coming up for the Boomers in the SANFL. And, of course, plenty more to talk about on the show. But we need to get to a break. Stay with us. We're up and running.